interfering with its ballistic behavior. So this work was conducted at NFSU, and it focuses on how fluorescent material can be integrated into propellant to support forensic investigation. Next slide. So firearm traceability is one of the most persistent challenges in forensic science. After a shooting event, investigators often find spent cartridges, bullets, or gunshot residue, but none of these normally contain an intrinsic identifier that points back to the origin of the ammunition. So this creates delays in and uncertainties in linking ammunition to a specific batch or supply chain. So the nanoquantum dots offer a potential solution. These nanoscale particles emit strong fluorescence and remain stable under high temperature and can be detected even in extremely small quantities. By incorporating them into propellant, we create ammunition that leaves behind a fluorescent signature embedded in gunshot residue, and this transforms ordinary residue into traceable forensic marker. Go next, please. So the objective of this study, first, we needed to determine whether tagging the propellant with the nanoquantum dots would alter the muzzle velocity of the ammunition. Even a small deviation can affect accuracy or stability. Second one, we needed to assess firearm reliability. Any modification to ammunition must not cause misfire, delayed ignition, or irregular combustion. Third, we wanted to verify if the tagging actually works in the practice by producing a detectable fluorescent signature that survives firing and can be corrected from the scene. Next, please. So, to evaluate performance under realistic conditions, we need two different firearm platforms, 9mm and the 7.62 rifle. So for each firearm, we prepared two types of ammunition and modified the rounds containing the quantum dot tagged propellant. All tests were performed in a controlled indoor shooting environment to eliminate temperature, humidity, and wind variability. So for each configuration, we measured muzzle velocity that allowed us to quantify any influence of the tagging process on ballistic behavior. Please, next. So there's nanoquantum dots were synthesized using modified dissolved gel processes, which is known for producing uniform and stable nanoparticles. So these testing, we confirmed that the fluorescence, particle structure, and stability remained intact after mixing. So this step was important because propellant environments can be chemically harsh, and we need to ensure the quantum dots would survive both storage and firing. These are the results. Go ahead, please. Before we go to result, we set up the measurement setup. So to capture the velocity data, we use the high-speed chronograph capable of precise measurement at the muzzle. So we use these light gates, and the environmental variable such temperature, humidity were controlled so that the difference between ammunition types would not be masked by outside factors. So a minimum of 10 per configuration allowed us to build statistical meaningful data set, and this gave us confidence in our comparison to reduce the influence of outliers. Go ahead, please. Next. So regarding the results, so the velocity, as you see, showed that the tagged ammunition performed almost identically to the untagged ammunition. There was no statistically significant difference in the mean muzzle velocity, and short-to-short variation remained within the narrow range, as you can see, and less than about 1.5% This level of consistency is well within the acceptable limits of both civilian and professional ammunition use. So these findings demonstrate that the addition of quantum dots does not alter energy output or accumulation rate of the propellant. So next. So regarding the performance consistency, when we examined the velocity curves in the sequence, both ammunition types and they showed nearly identical profile. There were no unusual fluctuation that might indicate inconsistent combustion. So the absence of the misfire or delayed ignition confirmed that firearm operated normally with the tapped rounds. So overall, it indicates that integration of quantum dots does not disturb the internal ballistics of ammunition, which is critical for real-world adoption. Go ahead. So with the forensic and the practical implication, from a forensic standpoint, the benefits are substantial, and the fluorescent signature carried by this quantum dot transfers to the gunshot residue expelled during the firing. This residue can be collected from hands, clothing, target, or nearby surface and analyzed under appropriate excitation rate. So this creates a direct link between recovered residues and ammunition batches, and it introduces a new capability for tracing ammunition through supply chains. So linking it to the users and distinguish rounds from different origins, even when their physical characteristics are identical. So importantly, this enhancement does not compromise firearm safety or performance, making it suitable for law enforcement, military, or forensic use. Next. So I can summarize by demonstrating that zinc oxide quantum dot standard ammunition performs equivalently to conventional ammunition in terms of velocity, reliability, and consistency. So the tagging does not interfere with the ballistic integrity, but provides an added forensic layer that enables traceability through fluorescent gunshot residue. So this approach offers a practical, low-impact solution for improving ammunition accountability and supports forensic investigation by providing a persistent and a detectable signature. Thank you for your attention. If you have any
Thank you so
query,
much.
please, you can ask me.